as I was saying, finish the shit in the car. Finish the shit in the car. Like, yeah. Trying to say if God put something on my heart to talk about. Basically. But I'm gonna just talk about what I'm thinking, y'all. So, I'm wondering if God's gonna give me a detour on what I want for myself, what my desires is, you know, what I'm trying to manifest. Like, for instance, damn, I just realized I left my little roller at home, but the day not over. But like about me wanting to be a cardiologist, because really I'm just trying to reach the collective, you know. I feel like people ain't gonna believe what I got to say until I got some credentials or some shit behind my name. That's just how I feel. Because I be telling people shit, but they don't hear me. But when I get my credentials, then it's funny because I know everybody gonna be coming to me, asking me health questions and shit about their body. You know, shit that I done figured out. Like, the people that been in the field 16 years ain't figured out, you know. I'm wondering that. Wondering all these things, because I just feel like I said, I ain't posted a video yet, but I know I'm about to take off. I know it's my time. I know it is. I feel it. And I'm just patiently waiting, y'all. I'm patiently waiting. That's how faith is, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you don't always have to be patiently waiting, because I'm not always patiently waiting, but yeah, as long as you just trying, you know, you still waiting. Even though if some days you might feel like the urgency, like it needs to be here today, you know, the urgency. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know, y'all. I do not know. But I'm just gonna sit here, like I said, on this camera. I'm not about to be making all these videos, so we just gonna sit here until Khadija can try to find out something to say. Like, the best way to put it. The best way to put it. Oh, that's what I was gonna say about staying healthy. Like, okay, staying healthy. I be feeling like, you know, if you get an adequate amount of sleep, you already one step ahead, you know, for your day. If you get an adequate amount of sleep. And if you eat breakfast, you automatically one step ahead. You know, you are automatically. And yeah, like those are some good things you can do. So before you leave the house, you can just be a little bit more better, you know. And I'm gonna talk about fasting, y'all. This is what I feel like God talked to me about fasting. Like, even when you're not intentionally fasting, even if you just leave the house without eating, you know, to me that's my definition. Bye, have a good one. Bye, have a good one. Y'all have a good day, okay? So, about not eating or whatever. You too. So, as I was saying, like, okay, so when you go out into the world and you haven't ate, you are more, I guess the word is susceptible to other people's feelings and other people's emotions. Like, if you go somewhere, like I said, and you walk into the room and you can feel tension, or you're around somebody and your heart start beating fast and you start feeling this person's energy, sometimes that don't be you, you know. But when you eat, in a sense, I feel like you're grounding yourself, you know. You're grounding yourself. You're giving yourself, that's your energy, you know. Like, that's nurturing your body. That's, to me, that's my definition of being healthy, nurturing your body. Drinking an adequate amount of water. Like, if you know you've been drinking the night before, then that next day you need to be, for one, going easy on your body. If you know you've been drinking all night, then maybe you need to be laying your ass down, resting, taking a bath, you know. You've been drinking a whole bunch of alcohol. You've been drinking a whole bunch of soda. You've been eating a whole bunch of salt. You know, you need to drink a whole bunch of water. Like, water is really the antidote. Water is the antidote. For real. Like, that's what's going to help you, you know, is water. And I just want to talk about facing your fears, y'all. That's something that motivates me. You know, facing my fears, like doing things that's not even in my goddamn character to do. Like, you know, that's all I can say about it. You know, facing your fears. I love, like, I know many times just my insecurities. Like, I won't want to go do something. It'd be easy for me to just put that in the back of my brain and be like, oh no, I'm not gonna go do this. You know, because of whatever reason. It could just be the smallest thing. It could be the smallest thing, like whatever. You don't want to do it, but after you do it, you know, it just give you a little, you know, give you that little drive, like, because you were scared of doing it, but you still did it, you know. So it's like taking baby steps. Like, if you're scared of the big shit, just take baby steps with the small shit, you know. Do something out of the norm. Like, sometimes I tell myself, like, when I'm gonna go shopping, like, I'm gonna be a different person. Like, I'm not gonna go for what I would usually go for, you know, as far as clothes go. This time I'm gonna wear something that's, you know, not in my character to wear, you know. I do those type of things, you know, just to let myself be, as I was saying, just to let myself be diverse, to let myself do something different, you know. I be doing it, like, just being honest. I be doing it, and yeah, like, I don't know. And I just love being, I guess you could call it adventurous, you know. I'm an adventurous ass person. Like, I love seeing new things, learning new things, meeting new people, like, from all different walks of life. Because each person could have something to teach me. You know, each person. You never know. That person, and you never know, like, just how your kind words, how far that can go for somebody. You never know. Like, you just never know how people could be at their, you know, absolute complete worst. And just by you telling that person something, that you never know how far that could take somebody. You know, you never know how far that could take somebody's self-esteem, you know. Like, for people who be laughing at people, like, huh, why this person got this on? I used to be that type of person that just go up to that person and tell whatever odd clothes or whatever they got on, like, that's cute, you know? Because you never know. Like, the whole world may be against that person. And that person may be just needing one person just to tell them it's okay, it's going to get better. You never know. You just never know how God may need to use you as a vessel, you know? You never know. But it's like, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. He always there for me. No matter what I do, I still can't measure up to the things that he do for me, you know? It just be the small things, you know? It just be the small things. Like, for instance, you know, I ain't got no job and I still be helping people out, you know? Like, if I got just a little bit of money and I see somebody, you know, I'll go help this person out. I'm not even, sometimes I don't even wait for people to come ask me, you know, do they need help? I'm just offering, here you go. You know, it looked like you need help, so let me just help you out. And then people just be so grateful for that. Like, people be asking me, like, what's your name? Like, where you come from? Like, all type of stuff, you know? Like, just like when I used to be at my job, you know, and our office was busy. I used to go to other offices and just be asking them, like, do y'all need help working up the patients or whatever, you know? Do y'all need help? And, I know one day I went to go to one office and I guess I didn't know what I walked into. I didn't know what the fuck I walked into, but I ended up going to the office and I just was like, do y'all need help? And it was just like, you know, like, wow, like, they was just like, you an angel, like, and I was like, you know, I wasn't really understanding. I try to play dumb with them like I'm not an angel or whatever. And I told them, like, oh, like, what do you mean? Like, and it was like, we need help, you know, and here you come just out the blue asking us, do we need help? Like, you an angel, you my angel. And I was just playing with them, like, you know, don't tell nobody, da, 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 da. But just make me feel good, you know? It make me feel good. For real. That's why I be treating people good, because I be feeling like you never know when God may need to come. You know, anybody could be God, you know? Anybody. God may need to, you know, go on somebody's body or whatever, you know? He may need to use that person at that time, you know? And you just never know. People be treating people nasty and be just having badass attitudes and shit. That shit is just nasty. Like, I watched this video. I'm not gonna take credit for shit that's not mine. Like, I watched this video of this girl, and the girl was like basically saying, ain't no excuse to be no shitty person. Ain't no motherfucking excuse. Ain't no excuse. Period. Period. Like, there ain't nothing you can say, oh, I'm just like this. No, 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 no. But at the end of the day, everybody can't be a good person, you know? They can't, you know? And embrace, like I said, even if it's not ideal, you know, embrace who you are, you know? Embrace yourself, you know? It is what it is. Everybody is who they are. Like, embrace yourself. You know you a fucked up individual, you know? Everybody, you know, when I'm saying all these things, like, these is all things that work for me. Everybody don't want to change. Everybody don't want better. Everybody don't want to live a lengthy life, you know? They don't want to. So, technically, this advice don't go for you, you know? This is for people who want to live a lengthy life, people who want to be wise, and mainly, people who want to learn how to play their cards right, you know? If you okay with a continuous shuffled deck and always getting the wrong results and whatever, that's on you. Go ahead, so be it. You learn, like they said, a hard head make a soft ass. You gonna learn. You learn yourself. Like, you know, I'm just trying to help people that want to make it easy for themselves, that want shortcuts, that want the tricks of the trade, that want to understand life, that want to know things, learn new things, That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for the people who want to continuously go backwards. That ain't got shit to do with me. You continue to do that, Like, I can't teach you how to fuck up your life. You know how to fuck up your life. You don't need me to teach you. You don't need me. Trust me. Like, ain't no going backwards for me. Even in my decisions, sometimes I bring myself to decisions that lead me back at square one, I do things that lead me literally back at square one, exactly where I started, to where it wasn't nothing but wasted time. So at this point, I got to get something from it. So it's just a lesson. I get the lesson. To not do that no more, It may take one time. Like they say, first time, shame on you, shame on them. Second time, shame on you, because you need to learn. You need to motherfucking learn. Ain't no way how you got all these bad people in your life. What are you doing? How you keep attracting these bad people in your life? What do you got in common with these bad people in your life? What are you doing with these bad people in your life? Like, I always would analyze everything, Like, if I do things with certain people, like, for instance, I used to have people I used to just smoke cigarettes with, Like, this is just, we smoke cigarettes together. When I be around this person, I know this person gonna have a cigarette, That's what my priorities were at that time, Like, we gonna talk and we gonna smoke cigarettes together, Other people, we gonna laugh together, Other people, we gonna talk together. Other people, we gonna go out and go hit the malls together, Different people for different things, Different people for different things. And the word friend, that's what I want to talk about. Everybody not your friend. I even struggle with this. I'd be like, yeah, my friend, that person ain't my friend. They're not my friend. They just somebody I'm cool with, or somebody that, yeah, cool enough to kick it. That's the best way to put it. They ain't my friend. They ain't my friend. They ain't my real friend. You ask me what a real friend is. A real friend, like my auntie would tell me, is somebody that's gonna be there to, hold your secrets. Like, that person gonna be there to, if you ever had to hide a body, that person to be there for you. Loyalty, being there for people, being that shoulder to cry on, being that extra when that person needs inspiration, or that person do whatever, And I'm just, I don't know, everybody got their own different definition of loyalty, I'm gonna tell y'all my definition of loyalty. My definition of loyalty is, no matter wrong or right, I'm with you, I'm gonna tell you right, when we get by ourselves, but when we out in that world, if you didn't do it wrong, I'm protecting you. Feel me? Like you one of my kids, for real. I'm protecting you, And somebody else, I know how to play both sides, I'm pretty sure lots of people do, especially lots of people do. And if I'm out and then my friend had made a wrong mistake, I could, protect my friend, protect people, like, when they out in the world. But when we get by ourselves, I'm gonna tell that person, like, You know, I don't think you should have did that, you know? Even if I still protect that person, you know? Or whatever. For real. Best way to put it. And I just want to talk about karma, y'all. Like, y'all be creating karma for yourselves, you know, bad karma, just by it's really by your intentions. It's not even by your actions, as I always say. Just creating bad karma for yourself by your intentions, you know. The things, you know, you do something and you know that shit don't be good, you know. You try to come off in a funny way because you know how people are or whatever, but you know what your intentions is. You know if you're trying to ruffle some feathers, you know that shit, you know it. And you're gonna have to deal with that shit one day. Every single little thing you do, you're gonna have to deal with that. If you think, and that's when God will show you, you know, on Judgment Day or whatever, you know, God will show you that you thought you was the only person who seen what you was doing. You thought you know, did nobody else know your heart and your mind. You thought those things until you looking at yourself, you know, and God asking you, like, why didn't you do this in this situation? When you looking back and seeing how much of a fucked up person you is, you know, then you realize, oh damn, you know, you don't know life is as important as it is. Your mind is the most important thing that you are. If you want to heal your body, you got to heal your mind. You start with the mind. It's all in the mind. How you think, and if you feel like you lacking something, you know, even me, you know, you feel like you lacking something. You living in lack. You living in a pessimistic view. You know, instead of counting your blessings, you know, and seeing what God has blessed you with, and what, you know, even if I be sad sometimes or whatever, I be looking at it like, I got a house, you know, even if this ain't my car, I got a way to get around a car. I got family, I got my children, you know. I got my mind, I got my heart, I got my body. You know, just count your blessings, you know. Count your blessings. Look at what you're getting out of it and not what you lacking, you know. Y'all gotta do these things, you know. Spend some time by yourself. Spend some time by yourself, you know. Talk to yourself before you go consult somebody else. How you going? I just don't understand people sometimes. I do, but I really don't, in a sense, because you know what you need to do. Why you need somebody to tell you what you need to do? You know that. But you need somebody to tell you what you need to do for. No. People be killing me. But I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be realizing that sometimes people don't be courageous and people don't be brave, and sometimes they do be needing that extra person just to tell them, go ahead and do it, you know, chase your dreams, do this, do what you want to do. Sometimes people need to hear that, you know, or they really be wanting to do it, but sometimes they just need that's what I call a confirmation, just to get them that extra. So I guess God is telling me now that that's the reason why people consult other people, you know. That's why he's helping me to understand. But I don't know. I don't really know, but I do know. And that just reminded me of my dad, because that was my favorite thing growing up, is I don't know. And my dad used to always tell me, well, shit, what do you know? Everything y'all don't know, what do you know? You know? So my dad used to tell me. And this video is